Hi everyone, it's Taylor here with BreakOut Studios live online videos. We're getting ready to do some ballet basics this morning. So we'll get some music playing, give yourself time to find a bar, a chair, a countertop, and we'll get going a little bit sooner than we usually do. Maybe we'll give ourselves just like a couple minutes and then we'll get going with our usual warm-up and we'll take it from there. So we'll start facing the bar. We'll go through our usual warm-up, but I'll go over it as well. So we'll be facing the bar in parallel. We're going to work on articulating through the feet, warming up those muscles there first. We're going to have with our right leg, we're going to go through a demi and point and demi and parallel. Push the floor away 2 times and other side. Demi and point, keep the ankle nice and straight, and push and down, and push and down. And then we roll through plie, peel those heels up, and straighten the knees, and lower straight. Reverse the roll through, over, plie, and stretch. Again, we roll through, up and down, reverse the roll through, plie. Using the hip muscles to rotate the legs to first and stretch. And then we repeat that same thing in first. So demi and point, really not to sickle here, it's a lot easier in first. 2 pushes, other side, going through a demi point, full point, demi and first, 2 pushes, and then we roll through, plie, arch over that second metatarsal, not sickling, straighten the knees and down, reverse the roll through, plie, stretch, plie, roll through, stretch, reverse the roll through, plie, and stretch. And then we turn into parallel. Oh man, whenever I turn it makes my hip do something weird. And then we're going to go all the way down, trying to keep that back nice and flat. Coming up with a flat back. We lift up out of the hips to port a brow back in our parallel. Coming up, keeping the hips square, we're going to twist out the spine. And then other side. Swan diving down, coming up, reaching long flat back. Reach the back, Coming up, twisting out just the spine, trying to keep the hips facing the front. And then we'll face the bar again. We'll do a little calf stretch, a little calf stretch, a little quad stretch, a little quad stretch, and then we'll finish. So with these first exercises, rolling through the ankle, really make sure that we're not going towards the pinky toe, we're not going too far towards the big toe, but we're keeping that arch right over that second toe, that second metatarsal, to really keep that ankle nice and straight as we're warming up, articulating the feet here. All right, here we go, and I'll shout things out as we're going through it as well. All right, parallel facing the bar. We have demi, full point, demi, and down, 2 pushes, push, activating the toes, push, and other side, demi, full point, and demi, and down, and push the floor away, and push, now rolling through, plie, heels heel up, straighten the knees, and lower, reverse, up and over, plie, and stretch, rolling through again, gluing those heels together, reverse the roll through, turning out to first position, we repeat, demi, watching that sickle, demi, and down, push the floor away, activating the backs of the legs, rotating other side, demi, point, demi, and first, and push, and lower, and push. We have our roll throughs, not sickling here, plie, over, stretch, and down, press up straight, over the arches, plie, stretch, repeat, rolling through, arch over that second toe, not the pinky toe. All right, and parallel, and swan dive down. Reaching long, flat back up, and up to go back, and twist out the spine, and other side, swan dive down, nice hamstring stretch, long, flat back to come up, and up to go back, and twist out the spine, face the bar for a calf stretch, send your foot back, stretch out that calf, and let's switch it out, other side, and let's grab the footprint, quad stretch, glue those knees together, and switch to the other side, and shake it out and finish. Good. All right. Let's move on to some plies. So now we'll have just one arm on the bar. We'll start out in first position, and we'll take 2 demi plies, demi, the arm floats down to en bas as we straighten, and demi, arm opens to the side as we straighten, and a full grand plie, demi, and grand, back to demi plie, and stretch. And we fall forward, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's take a little elevate, and lower, and tendu out to second. And same beginning in second, 2 demis, and stretch, keeping the hips right underneath the shoulders, and stretch. Grand plie, we go through a demi plie, grand, back to demi, and stretch. We port a bras towards the bar, 2, and up, and 4. Elevate, and lower. Let's go to fourth position. And 2 demis, stretch, and demi, and stretch. Let's do 2 more demis, reversing the port de bras. Arm comes up to 5th high as we demi, down to first, and open. We go away from the bar, 2, 3, and 4. Elevate, equal weight on both the front and the back foot, and lower, tendu 5th. 2 demis, same port de bras, demi, grand plie, making sure we go through a demi plie first, then a grand, back to a demi plie, and stretch. Arm comes up over 5th high as we go back, 2, 3, and 4. Elevate, and lower, tendu first. And then let's take a plie, releve, and we'll balance there in a first position. Yeah, so in first we have 2 demis and a grand plie. We go forward, elevate. Second, 2 demis and a grand plie, put a bras towards the bar, releve. Fourth position, 4 demis, demi, demi. Reverse the port de bras and demi. And we go away from the bar, releve. Fifth position, 2 demis and a grand plie, port de bras back, and releve. And then we tendu back to first and releve. And we'll balance there in first position. So this is our first real ballet combination here at our bar in our class. So really make sure that we're aware of how we're standing in our turnout. Yeah, so we're kind of turning out for the first time right now. So make sure that we're not trying to force that turnout and rolling over this way, putting pressure on our knees and our ankles. But make sure too that we have the full foot on the floor and we're using that turnout from our rotator. So a good way to check where your turnout is to go to first and then open here, really squeezing the backs of the legs. And there we go. Now when we plie, our knees are going over our toes, not forward. And we have the full, all metatarsals, my pinky toe, my fourth toe, my big toe. They're all on the floor there. I'm not rolling this way, but I'm not back here as well. All that surface area. All right, here we go. First position. All right, and, oh, which one do I want to use? Let's use this one. All right, and 2 demis, demi, stretch, demi, stretch, grand plie, go through a demi, grand, demi, stretch, fold forward, and up, press the floor away as we elevate, lower, tendu second, full foot on the floor, not rolling in those ankles, grand plie, and towards the bar, and up, nice elevate, lower, tendu into fourth, equal weight on both feet, demi, now take the arm overhead to our third demi, arm down to first, and we open away from the bar, elevate, lower, tendu, grow taller into fifth, demi, full foot on the floor, not lifting up that back heel, demi, grand, demi, stretch, and port de bras back, elevate, lower, tendu into first, plie, releve, feel that balance, squeezing the backs of the legs, rotating the hips out, closing those ribs so we're not leaning back, and plie, and finish. Good, all right. Good, let's take it around to the other side. As we do our grand plies, make sure that we're still going through a demi as we go down and a demi as we come up. So we're not plopping down and springing back up. We want to really use the backs of the legs. Control that demi-plie, grand, demi-plie. That demi-plie as we come up is really important. And stretch. Yeah, so we want to get those heels down as soon as we can. Other side. First position. And demi. Arm folds down at the last minute. Demi. Stretch. And demi. Grand. Heels press down. And we stretch. And forward. Releve up. Lower. Tendu to second. Demi. Grand plie. Hips stay right under the shoulders. And towards the bar. Elevate. Lower. Tendu to fourth. Equal weight on both feet. Demi. Careful we're not sitting in the back foot. And reverse the port de bras. And away. Elevate. Lower. Tendu into fifth. Two demis. Grand plie. Heels press down and we straighten. Port de bras back. And up. Elevate. Lower. Tendu into first. Plie. Releve. Feel that balance. Lower abdominals zipping up. Elbows lift and engage from the back. And plie. And finish. Good. All right. All right, we'll move on to a tendu from first. So now this combination is really going to hone in how we articulate through the feet as we start doing these tendus. So we'll have from first position, we've seen this one before, I think some of us. We're going to go through a demi and point and demi and first and demi. Point and demi and first. Same thing side. And point and demi. Down and demi. Point and demi. And in. Demi. Point and demi. First to the back. Point, demi, first. And then we have two tendus kind of fusing all that together to the side. One and out and in for two. Out and in for two. And then we'll take our parallel forward. We'll fold down. We'll do what we need down here. You can pedal up the feet, shake the head around, yes or no. Plie both, whatever you need for a little while. And then we'll roll up. First, and then we'll just finish there. Yeah, so with this first position, we're really working on, with these tendus, we're working on going through, articulating through the feet as we do these tendus. So demi, point, demi, first, demi, point, demi, and then to the side and to the back. If you've seen this combination before, we've done it, we're gonna use slightly faster music so we can actually really go through articulating the feet, kind of fusing all those movements together. All right, first position, and the arm will be side the whole time. Where did it go? All right, here we go. All right, here we go. 6, 7, 8, rolling through, point, tendu front, demi, point, toes back and close, demi, point, tendu side and out, full point, and in for 2, rolling through, toes back into and heel coming in, 2 tendus and out, in, and turn it all the way forward, stretch it out, softly roll up, and turn out the heels back together. Feel all 5 toes on the floor. Axe legs rotating. And relax and finish. Good. Alright, so now we're going to be going through tendus from 5th. We'll be slightly faster, but we still want to make sure we're still articulating through the foot, even as we do tendus, dégagés, rond de jambes, what have you. So now, we're going to take a tendu from 5th. We're going to do a pas de cheval. I've decided that pas de chevals are my favorite ballet step because they're so little, there's not much to them, but they're so expressive at the same time. You're really presenting your foot out to the audience. I think it's so lovely and dainty. So, we're going to do 7, 8. We'll have coupe and out and lower and 5th. And tendu and 5th, and tendu and 5th. To the side, coupe, out and lower, close back. 1, close front, 1, close back, coupe and back, lower and 5th and back, 5th and back, 5th, coupe back, on flat, arms out the bar. We balance, 6, plie, we start back, coupe, pas de cheval and lower, 5th and out, to the side, pas de cheval and lower and 5th, 2 tendus, closing 5th, pas de cheval and lower and 5th, 2 tendus, and coupe front, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plie. After that, let's take a sous-sus. So we'll bring our front foot, we'll scoop it to our supporting leg, we'll bounce the arms in first position, and we'll take a little sous-sus balance to finish off there. So, this pas de cheval action, we go through a coupe, and how we get that foot into coupe is pretty important. So if we're in 5th and we're going to go coupe to the front, we want to rotate from our hips right away. As soon as our heel comes off the floor, we're already rotating from the hip socket, so we don't have to go here and then fix it. That's a lot more taxing on our hips. We want to rotate right away so that the heel is shining forward, the toes scoop up and curl under right to that ankle bone. Yeah, so we don't want to have that heel connected. So depending on the flexibility of your foot, that heel might not be super far away from your standing leg, but we at least want to be rotating from the hips, opening that knee, trying to get that heel forward as much as we can without forcing anything. It's all happening from right here, not from twerking it or tweaking it, whatever. So from the back, the same motion of the foot is happening, but now we're rotating from the hips right away to send those toes back, and just the heel connects to that ankle. So we definitely don't want to have the toe connected here. The toe is swooping out, just the heel connected. And then as we pas de cheval, our knee's gonna try to catch up to that toe and close in. Yes. So one more time, a little more quickly. Dun, 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 and lower, and 5th and out, 5th and out, 5th. Same thing side, same thing back. And then we balance. Now we really gotta rotate from the hips to feel that for that balance. and finish. Yes. All right, here we go. Where's my music? I think it was this one. Don't go just yet. Let me make sure. Yeah. All right, there we go. Starting from fifth, our arm will be side the whole time. And coupe, extend front and lower and fifth, out, fifth, out, fifth, coupe to the side, lower and fifth, out, fifth, out to the back, coupe and back, lower and fifth, out, and coupe to the back, balance. Plie from the back, coupe, punch, fall, lower and fifth, out, to the side. To the front, coupe, heel forward, and out, and coupe, and scoop up to a sous-sus. Feel that balance. I'm going to stop the music. Hold that sous-sus balance. Interlocking those inner thighs together. Ribs close so we're not holding back. And plie. And finish. Good. Nice. Let's go around to the other side. That pas de cheval is also another good opportunity to try to go taller as you present that foot. Yeah, so we're really trying to present a beautiful foot and a tall body whoosh, to the audience. I love pas de chevals. All right, let's go around to the other side. Coupe, pas de cheval, grow taller. And out. Coupe, extend side, lower, fifth, out, and coupe, back and tendu, fifth, back, coupe, back, plie, and pas de cheval, to the side, coupe, pas de cheval, side, to the front. And coupe front, balance. And finish plie. Sous-sus. Feel that balance in sous-sus. Locking those inner thighs together. And finish plie. And stretch. Good. All right. We got through my favorite ballet step, pas de cheval. All right, let's do some dégagés now. So we'll have from fifth position, and for this one, I'll let you choose. We're gonna do this one twice through en croix. You can do an arm, front, side, back, side, both sets. You can leave your arm side for the first set we do, and then bring it up for the second set. You can leave your arm side the whole time, whatever you're feeling. I'm gonna demonstrate it with an arm so we know what that would look like. If you wanna leave the arm side, go for it. If you wanna use those arm positions, go for that as well. So, from the front, we're gonna have dégagé, plie, dégagé, plie, dégagé, piqué, piqué, and fit. And brush, plie, brush, plie, brush, piqué, piqué, and fit. Then brush, plie, and brush, plie, brush, piqué, piqué, fit to the side, plie, and side, plie, and side, piqué, piqué, and fit. We're gonna do it twice through, so then we'll go again, front side, back side. After we do it twice through en croix, let's stretch it out. Let's port de bras forward and port a bra back. And then we'll just finish there. Yeah, we won't do a balance after that one. Pretty long. So with this one, with these dégagés landing in a plie, we're really kind of gearing our muscles up for jumps in the center. Lots of jetés and assemblés. Yeah, so we're really kind of working on out, plie, and brush and land from that jump. Brush and land from that jump. Yeah, so we want to have a lot of energy down and out. We want to make sure that we don't send so much energy that the leg starts becoming a grand battement. Just toes 1 or 2 inches off the floor. That's it. So we got to send that energy out, but know when to stop it exactly. Send that energy out, but know exactly where it needs to stop. So we're hitting that same point each time, being very precise with our dégagés. So let's feel that. Take a little dégagé to the front, just a couple inches off the floor, and that's the position we're going to be wanting to hit each time. To the side, follow a line with a toe on your standing leg into a tendu. We're just going to lift it off 1 or 2 inches off the floor, and that's going to be that exact point in space we're going to hit each time. Same thing to the back. We lift it just 1 or 2 inches off, and that's going to be the same position we're going to hit each time. Yes? So one more time after all that. 1, plie, and brush, plie, and brush, pique, pique, and straight. And 1, plie, 1, plie, 1, pique, pique, and straight. To the back and side, encore. Arm or no arm, you choose. We're doing it twice through encore. All right, here we go. And we have brush, plie, brush, brush, pique, pique, fit, side, exact point, that point, pique, pique, and fit, back, brush, brush, pique, pique, side, brush, 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 hit it again, that exact point, not too high, brush and land, brush and land, brush, pique, to the back, brush, to the side, last time, and fold forward, stretch it out, rolling up through the spine, and go back, and up, and we'll finish there. Good. All right, I don't know about you, but my ankles, from pointing it so hard, are kind of feeling that. So if we're really doing this combination, using the muscles we need to, we're really pushing that floor away like we're taking off for a big jump. So really see how far you can brush and point, send energy through those toes to really get that footwork in there. All right, other side, here we go. And brush, brush, plie, brush, pique, pique, and fit. Out. Get that exact point to the side, to the back. Brush, send energy through those toes, and side. To the front. Careful not to send the hips back on the plie, right underneath the shoulders. To the back. Pique, fit, side. And forward. And up. All the way to the back. And up. And we'll finish. Good. Nice. All right, let's face the bar. We'll do one one final dégagé from first before we move on to our rond de jambes. So we'll do one that I'm sure a lot of us have seen before. We're going to do our 8-8-4-4-2-2, 1-1-1-1. We're going to do it twice through. So the pattern is 8, closing first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 to the other side, 3, 4, 5, hitting that exact point each time, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2, and 2, and 1, 1, 1, 1. And then we're going to repeat it again. Option to take your arms off the bar for a little added challenge. Now we really have to make sure we have the full foot on the floor, because if we're rolling here or if we have our toes lifted off, it's going to be really hard to maintain that balance. 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. After that, what we're going to do is stretch out our hips a little bit to do a passe later on in our rond de jambe combination. So we'll take our knee up to our shoulder, stretch it out a little bit, carry it to the side. You can hold on to a bar or a wall if you need to. Just kind of try to relax that working hip down as you send the knee up. So no tension here in the hip flexor. Relaxing it down and using your arm muscles to pull that knee up. And then other side, just through the music on your own timing. Pull that knee up, relaxing that hip flexor down and sending it to the side. Relaxing that hip down as you send the knee up. Yeah, so we're just kind of getting the hips all warmed up after that. So with these dégagés, same thing. We want to make sure that we're hitting our side, not directly side, because then our heel is going to be turning in. We want to follow that line from the toe on our standing foot. Follow that line to a tendu, and we just lift it up from there for a dégagé. Yes, we want to be super precise, hitting that point each time. And just like we did with our warm-up, when we push the floor away, well, now we're pushing the floor away just with straight knees. All right, here we go. 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Twice through. And here we go. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 5, 6, 7. Now 4, 4. Hit that exact point each time. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Again, arms off. Full foot on the floor. Backs of the legs engaged. And 4. Yeah. And 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. And grab the knee. Bring it up to your shoulder. Relax that hip down. And carry that knee to the side. Relax that hip down. Kind of circle around a little bit. Just make sure that hip's relaxed. Let's bring up the other knee. And carry that knee to the side. Relax that hip down. All right, there we go. I like to warm up the hip before that first passe of the class, because we're going to balance in that at the end of this combination. So for this rond de jambes, we're going to be challenging our muscle memory to combine fondus and rond de jambes into one combination. So now, instead of kind of focusing in on just one step at a time, now we're kind of challenging. We've done fondus before, we've done rond de jambes before. Now we're challenging that muscle memory to put them together into one combination. So we'll start from fifth position, 7 and 8. Peeling that foot up for a coupe fondu. 1. Extend to the front. And fondu. Extend to our side. Fondu. Extend to the back. Tendu. And first. And then 4 rond de jambes. Front. Around. Through first. Front. Around. through first, front, around, one more, around, and fifth. And then we reverse that from the back. So the toes scoop as we fondue. Open to the back, fondue, like we're moving through molasses. Fondue to the front, tendu, and first. Four from the back, back, side, front, and back, around, trying to keep those hips very still, and 7, and 8. Now, a little different port de bras than what we usually do, but similar. Port de bras forward, 4, 2, and up, and 4. We're going to run jump front, and side, and back, and fifth. Port de bras back, and 2, and 3, and 4, and back. Rotate to our side, not directly side, our side, and first, sorry, front, and fifth. And then we go side, and away. And then either flat or releve, we'll take a passe, and then we'll balance there in our passe position. Yes? So we have fondus and ronds in one combination. So with these fondus, we're remembering to really, we're like, my teacher used to tell me it's like taffy. I've never made taffy before, but I can imagine it'd be really hard to stretch out that taffy. And we want to make sure the knees are straightening together at the same time, and they're hitting their deepest bend together at the same time. So both legs are kind of moving in unison there. And with these rond de jambes, really making sure that we're going through that first position. When we go to the front, we're leading with that heel, not the top of our leg, otherwise that's what makes our hips move around. Leading with the heel to the back, we're leading with those toes going back, not the heel to the back, yes? So fondue to the front, fondue to the side, fondue to the back, tendu, and first. 4 rond de jambes through first, 5, 6, 7, 8, close it. And then we reverse all that. We have port de bras forward for 4 counts. Off the floor, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Port de bras back for 4 counts. Off the floor, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Port de bras side, port de bras away. Passe, either flat or releve, your choice. And then we'll balance there in our passe. All right, here we go. Fondus and rond de jambes. And fondue to the front, fondue and side, fondue, back, tendu, first, 4 ronds, 1, around, and 2, around, and leading with the heel around, jambe off the floor. We're making sure that we're really sending energy out through the tips of the toes, but at the same time, we're also anchoring ourselves, that standing hip over that standing toe, so that that energy doesn't take us off our leg. Yeah, so there's equal energy happening. What is that? A reaction has an equal and opposite reaction. So that energy that we're sending out, we're also sending that same energy over that standing hip, so nothing takes us off our balance. All right, other side. Seven and 8. And fondue to the front. Taffy to the side. Fondue back. Tendu close first. 4 rounds. Front, around. First, front, around. Going through a clean first. The full foot on the floor, not rolling in the ankle. Through 5th. Fondue, back. Fondue, side. Fondue, front. Tendu, and first. And back. Around. First, back. Around. Back. Full foot on the ground when we go to that first. And 5th quarter rock forward. Off the floor. Equal energy out of the toes. Equal energy anchoring our standing hip. And back. And energy through those toes. Energy in that standing hip. Side and away. And create either releve or flat passe. Again, energy in that standing hip, anchoring the glutes. Arms initiate from the back, from the spine. Close and finish. Rest the time to stretch it out. All right, and we're done. So now we're going to do a little adagio with a développé. I think this combination we've seen it before, but we're going to start from 5th position, and we'll have a port de bras forward, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, développé front, going through a coupe, passe, to the front, and 5th. And side, 4, 2, 3, and 4. Coupe, passe. We develop a side and 5th to the back, back, and 2, and 3, and 4. Coupe, passe. Knee extends to the air basque, and 5th. Let's go away. 4, 2, and 3, and 4. Coupe, passe, and side, and 5th. And we'll finish there. So just sans quoi, we port de bras and then développé in that direction. So with this développé, not only is it challenging because we're getting those legs up a little higher now, but also we got to coordinate the arm and leg together, which is kind of a challenging thing to do a little bit sometimes. So if we break it down in slow-mo with this développé, when we go through coupe, our arm starts floating down. As we start going up to passe, the arm hits down and comes up to first. And then when we go to the front, we extend our armpit high. When we go to the side, we extend it to the side. When we go to the back, we extend it to arabesque and then side. Yes. So really making sure, a lot of times with the kids and teenagers that I teach, the biggest thing that I see is that they're focusing so much on the legs that the arm just kind of happens a little bit out here. We want to make sure that we're going, our fingertips are touching our center line. If we could draw a line down the half of our body, our fingertips are really going through a true first, yes. So it's not just kind of happening like you're directing traffic out here, yes. So port bras forward, développé, side, back, développé back, away, développé side, and we'll finish. All right, here we go. Where did it go? Okay, and port bras forward. And up. Développé. Arm comes down. Passe. Front. And fit. And side. Arm comes down. Passe. Side. Fit. And back. And arm floats down through first, arabesque, away. Arm floats down through first, and side, fit, and finish. Good. Good, let's go around to the other side and same thing to make sure that we're sending, there's a lot of energy happening obviously in our working leg. We need to combat that by sending energy down through our standing leg so it's not all just coagulating up here. All right, let's go around to the other side. And forward. Adagio. Flash balls are my favorite, Adagio's least favorite. All right, so now moving on to to frappes. The title of the song is called Jump, so we're not jumping, we're frapping. So we'll have 5, 6, preparation, tendu 7, flex that foot to your front ankle on 8. And we'll have 3 frappes to the front. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, pique to the side. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, pique to the back. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, pique encore. Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, pique and fit. After that, let's take an inside leg to the back. So let's kind of angle in a little bit facing towards the bar, just kind of diagonally. And we're going to plie, either releve or flat. Let's take a passe with our toe connected to the back of our knee. Kind of the position we do if we do a pique turn. Yeah? So we'll have that toe connected to the back, and we'll finish off with a balance there on releve or on flat, your choice. So with these frappes, making sure that we're really striking the floor with the ball of our foot, yes? And then to the side. Make sure that we're always changing. So we start with the ankle in the front, we strike, we change back. Strike, change front, strike, PK. So when we go over to the side, we always kind of change where our heel is, to the front or to the back. We don't just stay front each time. We're kind of alternating there. So 3 frappes and a PK en croix, and then balance in a passe back, kind of angling a little bit towards your bar just to help our body naturally go forward instead of leaning back in that passe. All right, here we go, frappes. And ready for our preparation. 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, PK, side, 1, 2, 3, PK, back in 1, 2, 3, PK, last time, side, 2, 3, PK, plie, passe to the back, turning out that passe knee, really squeezing the glutes in this passe, and plus fifth, finish. Good. Good. I like to think of frappes as we're kind of shooting laser beams out of our toes, so not just kind of making it even and easy, but strike. Frappe means to strike, so I like to think of lighting a match. So when we're done lighting a match, our toes should be shooting fireballs out of our toes. All right, here we go, other side. Out, in, strike, 2, strike, PK to the side, strike, 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 PK to the back and back, 2, 3, PK, and strike. Send fire out of the toes. And angle and plie, passe to the back. Pull those elbows from the shoulder blades, from the back. And close to fifth plie. And we finish. Good. All right, our last thing at the bar, we're going to finish off with some grand battements. So now we're really brushing down and sending that energy out. And unlike dégagés, now we can really send that leg up. We don't have to stop that energy at that point. So just 3 grand battements and a plie en croix using our port de bras. So brush 1 and 5th and 2 and 5th and 3 and 5th, plie, arm goes side. Brush, keep that hip anchored down, and 3, plie to the back, and brush, and 5th, and brush, zip up a zipper, and brush, zip it up, plie to the side, 3, 2, 1, plie, and we'll just finish there. Yes, so grand battements, like I said last week, is not a leg lift. We're trying to use the top of the leg as little as possible. It's a big brush, yeah, so we're kind of working on big jeté leaps in the center, and if we're just using our quads, not only is that going to give us hip flexor problems, but we're not going to be able to use that momentum to get us up as high as we want to. So brushing the leg up for that grand battement, and then controlling it on the way down. Yes. All right, here we go. All right, and brush, fit, brush, fit, brush, fit, plie to the side, brush, fit, brush, fit, brush, plie to the back, down and up, zip it up, plie to the side. And now with these grand battements, it's super important that we felt the tendu with our toe opposite the toe on our standing leg, the dégagé, because now the grand ma, we want the same thing. If we take our grand ma side too far side, then we're just going to be tempting ourselves to lift with the hip, which is going to tax a lot up here, and we want to relax that working hip so that we can just whoosh, whoosh, and that needs to happen to keep our toe a little bit in front of us for that side. Other side, here we go. Down to go up. Brush. Plie. And side a little bit in front of you. Plie to the back. And side. Bar. We're done. We can take the bar away. We're going to come center. We're going to do a little adagio, kind of working on body positions. So if you have time to stick around, we're going to do a little adagio and then stretch it out for a minute afterwards. But take a minute here if you need to go to the bathroom, get some water. We'll have about a minute and then we'll come center here. And I'll get the music playing that we're going to use for adagio. Adagio. And so for this adagio, we're kind of honing in on our body positions, our quasi en face and effacé. So the goal of this really isn't to get your leg up really high. Obviously, if you want to go there, great. But for this, if our hips are hurting us or we really want to focus on those body positions, feel free to take the leg a little bit lower, and then we can really kind of work on where our hips and shoulders and épaulement should be placed for those body positions. So we're going to start in quasi-fit. So we imagine if we had a little box around ourselves, a little square box. When we're in quasi, our belly button and center line is facing that front corner of our box, but we should still be able to see if we get a mirror in front of us. Both shoulders and hips should still be visible in the mirror. We don't want to be too crossed. We still want to be open towards the audience, but our belly button and center line and the arches of our feet are facing that front corner of our box. So there's our quasi. And then en face means front facing. Everything's just facing front. That's an easy one. We're facing front. Effacé, now we're facing the other corner of our box and we're open. So with quasi, we're kind of crossed. We're hiding that back leg or standing leg. Now we're open. Yes, so our belly button and center line are still facing that corner, the other corner of our box. And once again, our shoulders and hips are still visible towards the mirror, to the audience. We're not kind of side facing. Yes? So now we're going to add some développés to that. Arm and leg coordination too. Oh man. So, roll out, coupe, passe, developing or croisé position, and fit. Then we go on face, coupe, passe, on face. Arms go up with high and fit. Now we switch to efface, coupe, passe, efface, and fit. And then the arms come down to second. We're going to do a little coupe, pas de bourrée, fifth. The arms come down, open, a little demi-port de bras. Yes, and then we go to the left. So now we're in our croisé to the left. Coupe, passe, arms open, croisé, fit. En face, coupe, passe, en face, and fit. Efface, coupe, passe. Now make sure that we don't lead with this working hip. We want to keep that hip exactly where it is. Keep everything crossed. And fit, coupe, pas de bourrée, and finish. So with this efface position, this one here, when we're in développé, it becomes really tempting since we're open to the audience. We want to send that hip and kind of lean back a little bit. We want to make sure that our shoulders and hips are still making a rectangle. Yeah, a rectangle facing that box. And we can open our chest out a little bit, but we want to keep this square box facing this way, not a little parallelogram or whatever facing this way. Yes, so really watch the integrity of those shoulders and hips as we do croisé, en face, and efface. Yes? All right, here we go. So croisé, en face, efface, pas de bourrée, and then we go to the left. And developing croisé. And switch en face. En face. Efface. Watch that square box in your shoulders and hips. Fifth. Coupe. Pas de bourrée. Plie. And to the left. Coupe. Passe. Croisé. Fifth. And coupe. Passe. En face. Fifth. And coupe. Passe. Efface. Coupe. Pas de bourrée. And we'll finish. Good. Some of you may already know this, but in case you're curious, by the way, croisé means crossed. We're crossed. En face means front facing. It's a pretty obvious one. We're facing the front. Efface actually means shaded. Yeah, so I think the person who made the term, I don't know, King Louis, whatever, shaded, if we can imagine like the sun kind of coming at us from right here, when we're in this efface position, it would create kind of a little shadow, yeah, so it would be kind of shaded in that motion, I guess. That's the one that's kind of not obvious. Croisé, we're like, oh yeah, I'm crossed. Oh, I'm front facing. Efface, shaded. So there you go, a little ballet terminology 101. Let's just stretch it out for a little bit. So just follow me. Let's kind of start out in a big, wide second position. We'll take a grand plie, and then we'll just finish stretching it out from there. So big, wide grand plie second. A little wider than